Any fan of GetConnected knows that I love routers. Why? Because it's one of the most important investments we make in our homes to give Wi-Fi. Because think of all the different devices we have, from smartphones to tablets to laptops to streaming players to smart TVs to smart everything. And a lot of people don't realize you have to make those investments in your router to get the best Wi-Fi experience. Well, today we're looking at a new router from the folks over at Google. I'm pretty sure you've heard of them, and now they have what's called a mesh Wi-Fi system. And we're going to look at it right here today. There are 3 different modules. They're kind of about the size of a smoke alarm, and they're completely identical, making this what we would call a true mesh network. What does that mean? Well, let's pretend this table is your home. Now, say your router typically sits way over here at the back, close to where I am. And that's where your internet signal, whether it's from a DSL or a cable, is coming into. Now, in a typical home, your router is trying to broadcast the Wi-Fi signal throughout the home. And you can go to any house, and I guarantee you'll find a dead spot. What these mesh networks do is completely eliminate that by having other hubs that you could put around your home. So if you have a multi-floor home, you can have one on the main floor, one in the basement, and one upstairs where all the bedrooms are. What that does is each one of them communicates to blanket your home with Wi-Fi. Now, the great thing about this Google one is they make it super simple. You do not have to be a network geek like me to set it up. It all is done through an app on your smartphone, and you can just set this up step by step. You can be up and running with good, reliable Wi-Fi in no time. Another great thing is they have a guest mode, so you don't have to give your friends and family your Wi-Fi password for your main network when they come over. They also have a family mode, so if you have kids in the house, you can set up a different account for each of them so that when the kids should be sleeping at night, they're not going to be on their iPhone chatting with their friends on WhatsApp when they're supposed to be going to sleep. And they also have a priority mode, so depending on what kind of device you have, say you and the missus are going to watch Netflix and the kids are gaming downstairs and then your Netflix starts buffering, you can prioritize certain type of devices so you don't get any compromises in your Wi-Fi signal when you're in the home. What I really like about this is that a lot of people don't consider having Wi-Fi outdoors, whether it's on your deck or in your front yard or even in your backyard. But think about it, if you have, say, a Bluetooth speaker and you have your smartphone and you just want to sit out and barbecue and listen to Spotify, with this type of system from Google, you're going to be able to put these in an area to get that Wi-Fi wherever you need it. One thing I should note is that when you put this mesh network together, it's kind of a hit and miss because you don't want these to be too close, but you also don't want them to be too far away because then you'll lose that connectivity options. So I recommend playing around with it, moving into different parts of the room, and then checking your Wi-Fi signal throughout the home to make sure that you have a nice blanket around your entire home. One great thing and tip to use is a Wi-Fi analyzer app that you can get on Android devices. Unfortunately, it's not available on the App Store for iPhones, but on Android you can do that, and it can tell you what your signal strength is for each different room. I recommend checking your Wi-Fi signals before you install this with your old router, doing the install with the new mesh one from Google, and then checking the after to see how much improvement in your Wi-Fi signal strength throughout your home. So if you do have a dead spot in your house, if you want to have the best Wi-Fi you can get, you gotta check this out. It's from Google. It's their new Wi-Fi routers that utilize the mesh technology. It's one of the best that we've seen, and it's quite aesthetically pleasing. You don't have to be a super geek. You can have this and it won't look like it's out of place in the nice modern home today. Check it out. It's from Google, the Mesh Network Wi-Fi.